I'm not sure she's supposed to do some
Okay, so you guys weren't included today. What are your thoughts? You're the Green Party
Green Party
candidate for this riding, right?
Actually,
No.
for NDG-Lachine.
NDG-Lachine,
Yeah,
okay.
because our candidate for Westmount Ville-Marie was unable to make it, unfortunately, because he's going to be on the panel in Ottawa for the leaders' debates. So he had to be replaced. However, of course, Loyola campus is in NDG-Lachine, so I think it's an adequate replacement.
Okay. So you didn't get a call or anything to take part in the debate?
No, and as a Concordia alumnus, I am absolutely appalled about it. It's the last place I would ever expect to see something like that happen. I don't know what's happened to the student union since I've been a member of the Council of Representatives back in 2003. On top of that, students weren't even invited to ask questions. That there's no question period, I think, is a serious lack of judgment on the part of the organizers of this event. I think students' rights were definitely ripped off today. I think.
How did you find out about the debate in the first place?
We actually found out about the debate through one of the other candidates who were told the Westmount Ville-Marie candidate, well, I'll see you there on Wednesday, automatically assuming we would be there. And of course, I'm looking at this literature, and obviously the Green Party is important enough to be on this paper for the students, but not important enough, of course, to say their viewpoint to the students so they can hear it firsthand. And yeah, in fact, we just had the communique with Mr. Garneau, he also was appalled that we were not invited. In fact, if he had have known, the outcome might have been a little different, as they've pledged to not present themselves if the Green Party is not present.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I requested to the president of the student union that at the very least, the students should hear it from her mouth or from the mouth of the organizers as to why I was not invited, and she refused to do so.
Really?
Yeah, she said that if students would ask, then somebody would reply about it, except that we realized that there was not even a question period, so obviously students would have the opportunity to ask. Therefore, it's kind of a moot point.
Yeah, we'll be sure to ask.
Okay.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Thank you guys for coming. Is there anything that you would have said just in the debate? You're like, I would have said something to that.
Certainly. I mean, there are points that we agree with, certain points, and certain we don't, and it's a little bit sad to see the partisanship that's going on and who's claiming whose good idea. The Green Party has had a lot of these ideas in its platform for many, many years, and we're often the source of these type of concepts, such as the green shift and environmental policies that have been adopted by other parties as their own, which is fine. And as for our policies on education, I'm sure people would have liked to know that graduates, upon finishing a program, would be forgiven 50% of their student loans, for example. So that's one policy that others have not offered, for example.
And fortunately, because on a national level, everybody has decided that we do have the right to speak. All the people who did not have the opportunity to see Jessica speak here today should take the opportunity to watch Elizabeth May in the televised debates.
Okay, well, at least you have that, eh?
And we have TV commercials.
All right. Thank you very much for coming. It must have been hard to stand the whole time back there.
Yeah, it was.
It's hard not yelling
But you
out.
made it worth it,
Yeah.
so thanks.
Okay. Thank you very much.